This is by far one of the videos that I've been most excited to film. I have been wanting to film this for, I want to say 5 months now, but at the same time, we wanted to be really cautious of when we shared the process because we didn't know how it was going to turn out. And it's not that I wouldn't have shared with you guys if this didn't turn out very well. It's just that for our own peace of mind, we wanted to kind of like be in the moment, take care of all of the documentation, get started with construction, renovations, all that good stuff, and then share with you guys the process. So I'm going to make this into a little series. If you don't know what I'm talking about just yet, I think the title of the video is very self-explanatory, but we bought a fixer-upper apartment in Cascais, Portugal, and we've just been really busy renovating it and turning it into a home. Right now, for example, I'm in our new living room and the apartment is already fully renovated. We obviously still have a few details that we're working on. I don't think that this house is going to be ready for the next 2 years or so. I'm such a huge advocate for taking your time when it comes to decorating a home and just painting walls and stuff so that you really kind of take your time to think about it. I also understand the urge to like have everything done because I've only ever rented in the past, and so whenever I went into a new house, I had very limited options for what I could do. And now we can build closets, we can like, you know, personalize pantries. Not only is that a lot more expensive, but it's also something we want to make sure we take our time with. I'm not a huge fan of the phrase forever home just because I feel like it puts a lot of pressure on a place. It's definitely going to be our for now home and for the foreseeable future home. We didn't buy this house to flip. We bought this house because we wanted somewhere to raise our family, to just have as our own, and we were a little bit done with renting. I've learned quite a few hard lessons with this process, and I did want to share them with you, especially as it comes to renovations. But for this video, my goal is to show you guys the before and a few of the ideas for the after. As we were walking through the home, like how we were able to like walk into the house that we bought, which is so incredibly different from the house we're in right now, and kind of were able to envision what the space would look like. I also have always played Sims my entire life, and so one of the very first things I did before we were even sure we were gonna buy this house was I built the layout of the home on Sims. I will leave the images here, but if you've ever played Sims before and you're like wanting to remodel, redecorate, whatever, it's a great game to use to kind of make your ideas come to life and just see a little bit better if you would like them or not. I also wanted to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, TomTalk. Throughout this process, I have had to carry my laptop with me everywhere, and a lot of the times we're going to like meetings with the bank, meetings with our realtor, like all these things where I didn't want to carry like a full briefcase or a whole, you know, backpack. So I ended up relying on this laptop sleeve quite a bit, like the remodeling plans, the kitchen plans, all these things. I had to carry them with me all the time. I didn't always have them printed. Everything about this house was a safety hazard. There was dust literally everywhere. I was scared to put my laptop down anywhere. They have this like corner protection technology. They call it corner armor. The corners on here are slightly reinforced. Actually, not slightly, they're very reinforced. The inside is made of this like fur, got this like really thick structure to it. It happened that one of the construction workers, as he was speaking to me, put a tool down on top of this. This was sitting on a counter. He put a literal screwdriver on top of this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's my laptop. I didn't really care because I felt like this was super, super well protected. If you're looking for a laptop sleeve that's going to make you feel safe and protected, especially if you're walking around with your computer, definitely go look into their stuff. They're on Amazon. They also sent me this matching pouch. When I did end up using it was when we had a bunch of keys. We had the keys of the apartment we were moving out of. We had the keys of my parents' house where we were staying at, and we had the keys of this apartment, which was getting renovated. This is a tech pouch, by the way. So it's got like all these different compartments. It's got this mesh section right here, and then it's got cable organizers on this side. I really like that this matched because I felt very put together. Whenever I went to a meeting or construction or anything like that, I could just take these two together. They just look really cute. They never clash with any of my outfits, so not that that's super important, but there you go. Thanks again to TomTalk for sponsoring this video. I will leave all the information in the description box below. So back to the house. Let me show you guys the before video that we filmed. Also, excuse the quality of this video. It's really not the best. We were just trying to very quickly film before the construction workers came in. Essentially, as you walked into the house, there is a small hallway, and to one side you had the bedrooms, and to the other side you had the living room and kitchen. This is what the bedrooms used to look like. As you can see, the floor is very dated. There's some questionable colors, and mostly the electric and those kinds of finishes were really old. So we were wanting to remodel the things that mattered most. One of the things that we loved the most about this house was the amount of natural light and the space we had in our verandas. I can't show you guys much because of privacy reasons. And this is the second room. As you can see, there's just a lot of questionable things about this. The wall was kind of beat up a little bit. There's older electric. The paint was all messed up. So these were all things that we knew we were gonna have to work on. The bathroom was by far one of the projects that we were most maybe worried about because it was very, very dated. And for some reason, they decided to go with a brown bathtub, which is such a questionable decision on many levels. So we knew we were probably gonna have to break this open, tear down everything, maybe put in some new piping. On this end, we knew that we wanted like an open concept living room and kitchen, and the kitchen they had in was just honestly, again, interesting. They had this tiny pantry, which I felt was a little bit useless just because it's not very handy to pull things in and out of this pantry. And they had an orange kitchen with blue flooring and flowers, which, yes. There's also this small laundry room, which I really like the idea of having a laundry room, but again, very outdated. We knew we were gonna have to do a lot of work in that room to make it like our laundry room. So we knew we wanted to tear down this wall between the living room. We knew that we wanted to take out all the cabinets, maybe put in some new electric piping, and break down this pantry area. It gives you a good idea of what the house looked like when we bought it, but I'm just gonna share all the little details with you guys, like especially the things we really wanted to change. I knew that one of the first things I wanted to do when we walked in was break down the wall between the living room and the kitchen and make it one big open space. The kitchen was just too big for what it is. Like the daily use we give to our kitchen, we just didn't need it. It was like, I think 18 meters square, the whole kitchen, something like that. And then the space we do use a lot, which is the living room, both for ourselves, because we work from home, we like having big spaces, but also to just entertain guests, it was too small. And so we knew that if we broke those two and we made one big area, that we would have a lot of space. I'm looking at it now, and that's exactly what came true. Also the fact that there was a veranda in the living room and a veranda in the kitchen made it so that now this space has a lot of light because there's two giant windows. So that was one of the first things we knew we wanted to do. This is like the hallway. So as you can see, everything was torn down. We also knew, like I said, that we wanted to take down the whole bathroom, take down the tiles, the flooring, everything like that, make sure that the plumbing was okay. We didn't want a bathtub, so we wanted to put in a shower. And so these are like the ideas that I had for this bathroom. I knew that I wanted something very light and bright, like beige. So we started looking for these kinds of stones to kind of match and pair. It was very fun to go to the stores and kind of just like match the tiles to our liking. It's the first time that either of us got to do this, so we were very excited. I also had seen this bathroom set on IKEA. It's like this sink and the big tall closet. I really like this sink because it gives you a lot of counter space while still being very easy to clean. And I knew I wanted like a lot of storage space because our other bathroom in our other house was tiny. I just did a tour of our other house before we moved out. So I knew I wanted this bathroom to have storage. So I wanted big drawers, I wanted a tall closet. I just wanted space to put our things, you know? The other thing is I knew I wanted to tear out all of the floor of the house and put in light floor. The floor they had in was just too dark. It was making the room, just every room, look too crowded, too small. And we knew we just wanted to paint the whole house like a very light beige, the beige that's behind me right now, before we decided what colors to paint each room, if we wanted to put colors in each room. So we were like, let's just make the whole house beige, and then as we go, as we decide, we'll kind of like start choosing the colors to put in the house. As it stands, we have the bathroom renovated, the kitchen renovated, all the rooms renovated. We're basically already living here, but again, this was like a 5-month process, and I will just show you guys all of the renovations we did. So if you don't subscribe to me yet, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on your notifications so that you get all the videos from these series that are coming up, where I'll just reveal the room by room and just like the before and afters. I left a little sneak peek in the thumbnail so you guys see just how big of a difference it was, the before and after. But yeah, I definitely want to show you guys the whole process just because I feel like we put so much care and attention to each of the rooms. I wanted to make sure that I dedicated videos to these sections. The things we haven't gotten done yet, there's a lot of little details. Like for example, one of our windows, like the inside window that connects our living room to the veranda, is broken. It doesn't have a window. And so we've gotten quotes to get that changed. We still have to get the roller blinds fixed in one of the rooms. They only work in the other. There's like all these little details that we're still working on. Like we still don't have light fixtures on the wall. Like they're there, but there's just no lamps. We don't have a lamp for our living room ceiling. So it's just a bulb hanging from the ceiling right now. So yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint race. And we're trying to be very conscious of that. Sometimes, like I said, it's hard because you kind of just want to, yeah. This couch is still not fully assembled. It's just put together, but this part here is still in like the wrap that they wrap it when they move. I don't know if you can see that, but my couch is like wiggling. It's definitely still work in progress, but I'm just really excited to show you guys the journey. And if you have any questions about this entire process, I reply to all my comments. So please do not forget to leave me a comment down below. Thank you again so much to TomTalk for sponsoring this video. This laptop sleeve and little pouch are my go-tos for every day when I'm out and about. I'm so excited to keep sharing all of the journey with you guys and all the decorating process and all that stuff. So stay tuned. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.